All right, checking the audio. All right, checking the audio. Okay, that's working. All right, let's try this again, shall we? Welcome back, my friends and viewers. Today this episode focuses on Von Helton. I have, I think, 4 clips lined up. Two current, two Von Helton today. Desperate, desperate looking, no energy, drained, old. And then I've got a couple from yesteryear, from way back when Von Helton was full of energy, full of hatred, full of anger. And so I want to just investigate, watch those, learn something, and without further ado, let's just do it. Go ahead, Vaughn. Go ahead.
Alrighty, folks. Well, your humble correspondent is right once again. It turns out that Ethiopia has decided to unleash the hounds, as it were, and put out the facts in regards to the Bible and its authenticity. As you know, and I've been screaming at you, go sit down, Chirpy, please. Go sit down somewhere now. You know.
Oh, shit. Thank you very much. Jan de la Cruz, I'm going to answer your question. He hasn't been pulled over and arrested because his tags, as far as I understand, expired at the end of November. So for a full 15 days now, I don't think he's moved. I think he's stuck in that same place because for the last few days he's had those garbage bags over his windows. So, yeah. Sorry about being muted.
I don't need you in the way here. You're gonna knock it out of my hand or something. As I've been telling you and screaming at you for years now, the Ethiopian Bible has 86 books. At least that's what I claimed. Turns out I was wrong about that, by the way. It's actually 88 books. It has 88 books. And the Ethiopian Bible is a lot more. Come on now, Sharpie, you got to get over here and sit down, buddy. Come on, you got to sit down. The Ethiopian Bible has 88 books, and it is a much more complete Bible than any other Bible you could get your hands on. Even the Catholic Bible only has 75 books. The Ethiopian Bible has 88 books, and so therefore you get a more complete knowledge and history of Christianity as a whole. And I would also point out that Ethiopia claims to be the bearer of the Ark of the Covenant. They actually have the real Ark buried somewhere. They won't say where, obviously, but they have it. It is theirs. They have control of it. And of course, as the legends say, you can't go anywhere near the thing because it'll fry your ass because it's radioactive as fuck. But, but anyway, they have it supposedly, and they're hanging on to it. And but no, Ethiopia has now come out in regards to Christianity and the authenticity of their Bible, which predates the King James Version by many, 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 many years. King James, as I keep telling you, his version of the Bible is not a good version because it's strictly his opinion. And even some Bible scholars say that the writings in some of the some of the original Gospels, the first 4 Gospels, some of them have actually been altered in the original writings. And there's some Bible scholars that have come out about that, and therefore they poo-pooed the King James Version. But anyways, the point is that, yeah, so your humble correspondent, Von Helton, hey, guess what? I'm right again. I put out that Ethiopian Bible is a much preferred Bible. It is more accurate. It is it's more complete. I mean, you're missing a lot of them. If you read the book of Malachi, it says that there was a lot of books. Okay, I am assuming, and we know what the word assume means, but I'm going to do it anyway. I am assuming that at this point there is 200 books in the Bible. That that's not an arbitrary number. That was a number that I got from various other sources, which I can't remember at the moment. But 200 books. And we take that 200 books and then we extrapolate from what we have today. The King James is 66 books. The Catholic Bible is 75 books. The Ethiopian Bible is 88 books. So obviously, if you go with an Ethiopian Bible, you're going to get a more complete understanding of what Christianity is about and a lot clearer understanding of what Jesus was about, because he wasn't about starting a new religion called Christianity. That is not why Jesus came. Jesus came to make you a God, and me a God, and everybody a God. Now you say, well, why? Because it's the melding of your mind, both hemispheres of your mind becoming one and becoming synchronous allows you to achieve gnosis and become like a deity, believe it or not. What did Jesus say? He said, greater works than these.
This guy's turning into a Christian again because he's not preaching paganism right now. He's preaching Jesus. I don't get it.
Shall you do, because I go to my Father. I am going back to my Father, the source. The source, because that's who his Father is. His Father is the source. The God of the Christian Bible we have today is not the true God. The true God is the source. And that's what Jesus said he was going back to. So I'm going back to my Father. And because I'm going back to my Father and becoming one with the source again, that I'm going to leave all this energy to you and allow you to do the things that I was doing. Well, what was Jesus doing? Raising the dead, healing the sick, causing the blind to see, the deaf to hear, and all that. And, walking on water, turning water into wine, all kinds of cool shit, And he said, greater than these shall you do. And there was a passage in the Bible where he said, you speak to that mountain, be thou removed and cast into the sea, and it must go. Well, how is that achieved? That is achieved when you understand that you need to be in gnosis. You need to have the melding of your mind, both hemispheres, good and bad, light and dark, left and right hemisphere. And once you achieve that, once you get to that place where your good and your bad are in synchronous operation, then you've achieved gnosis. Then you can literally, according to Scripture, you will literally be able to speak to a mountain, be thou removed and cast into the sea, and it has to obey. Has to obey because of the energy and the knowledge of vibration, energy, megahertz, kilohertz, gigahertz. Once you start understanding that everything is energy, once you understand that, then it becomes a lot easier to,
He's right about that. Everything is energy. In fact, energy is something that is fundamental and axiomatic. And the presupposition, even though it's scientific, there's scientific evidence for it, the presupposition of non-theists is that the energy that is everything is also fundamental and is the basis for where you go from there. There's nothing prior to energy. Energy has always been energy is eternal. It can transform, and it has transformed, and it will transform, but it is fundamentally eternal. And once we understand that and accept that, we don't need no Jesus.
I understand, but I just wanted to say, with great enthusiasm, I might add, that Ethiopia has finally said, okay, that's it. We're done listening to everybody talk shit. Now we're gonna throw our hat in the ring, And we're going to tell you some things about Christianity that you might not be aware of, and that how you've been deceived, unfortunately, for many, many years, primarily from King George and King James, who, I would remind you, the Founding Fathers warned you about. Von Helm was right on that, too. But in any event, the point is that, it went wafting across my desk, and so, hey, I have now told you about it. So it is incumbent upon you now to go and research it up more for your own personal taste, because, I can get on here and tell you what the Gnostic Gospels say. I can tell you what the Nag Hammadi library says, and it'll go in one ear and right out the other. But if you research it yourself, then it will stick with you. It will be more important to you as a result. Because that's the key. The key thing is knowledge, okay? Knowledge is power, as the old saying goes, and it's true. Okay, so the more knowledge you get, the better off you are. So now that Ethiopia is coming out with a bombshell or 2 or 3 or 4, it's incumbent upon you to research that, find out for yourself what's going on, and start learning. Start learning what you've been denied. Because, people have been denied for years critical, need to know information. Well, now Ethiopia is like, okay, we're gonna settle this, because, like I said, the Ethiopian Bible is a lot older than King James by far, and it has a whole lot more books than King James too. So it's important. It's incumbent upon you to research this. If you're not so keen on monotheism and you want to go into polytheism, then I recommend freedom religion, obviously. But if you're absolutely adamant that you must stay in monotheism, then at least do some research on the Ethiopian Bible. 88 books. Still not 200 books, but I mean, hey, it's better than 66, right? And learn what you've been denied. You've been denied critical need to know information, and it's your right to find that information out and learn for yourself what you've been denied. I mean, you were lied to, basically. And like I said, we have actual Bible scholars that have said, hey, King James's version of some of these Gospels and some of these other writings have been altered. Literally. From the original Greek and Hebrew. They've been altered. Okay, because King James at the time was pushing a particular narrative. He just was. Sorry, but he was. And not only that, but he's a mass murderer. So, I mean, should we really be walking around with a Bible from a mass murderer? Probably not a good idea, guys. But anyways, just thought I'd drop this in your lap because I can, because I should, and because you have every right to know this information. So it's incumbent upon you now to research it and see what you come up with. And let me know what you find, because there's all kinds of cool shit out there. And like I said, Ethiopia is opening up the floodgates. They're going to talk about Christianity and, what you have probably been denied for years and years and years. Your pastor is probably going to have to do an upgrade. He's, back in my day, we called it continuing education. So
your pastor's going to have to do an upgrade. Ramble on, Vaughn.
All the pastors are probably going to need to do some continuing education in regards to Christianity and the Bible, because you've been denied a lot of information, tons and tons and tons of information. And let me stress clearly, okay? Let me say this quite clearly. This is not a slam on Christianity. In fact, the Ethiopian Bible and the Gnostic Gospels and the Nag Hammadi library actually uplift Christianity. Much more powerful. Jesus is much more powerful when you find out about this information, and you have an opportunity to become much more powerful as a result. When you read...
Yes, you too could be like Von Helton. Read your Bible.
About these Gnostic Gospels and the Nag Hammadi library, and yes, the Ethiopian Bible. The book of Job, is a good thing, or not a book of Job, the book of Enoch, excuse me. Book of Enoch, very, very much so required reading, no matter what your particular religious bent may be. I strongly urge everybody to read the book of Enoch. It is a powerful, powerful book. And a lot of information in that book, too, that you were denied, by the way. And so, yeah, just, but yeah, now that Ethiopia is, hey, we're opening up the floodgates, man, so do some research, see what you can find. There's a lot of information out there that you've been denied. Alrighty, that's going to do it.
Okay, so before he signs off, if you guys would like me to stop the stream while you do some research on Bible stuff in Ethiopia and Nag Hammadi, I'll kind of wait while you do that. We can have a break. Now, it shouldn't take you more than about 4 full years to do the research that Vaughn is suggesting. So, hey, I'll wait.
But have a good day, folks. Bye. Alrighty, folks, if you've been living under a rock for the last week to 2 weeks, you may not have known, because I didn't find out about it. I mean, I heard rumors, but that was all I heard. But now it's confirmed. Spielberg is doing a new movie on extraterrestrials. And it's slated to come out in May or June of 2026. And in fact, somebody was saying there's a billboard in New York all about it or whatever. And, it's right in Times Square and shit. So, unless you lived under a rock, you probably already know about this. But in case you haven't, and Sharpie, you
Daddy,
are
let
in
me
the
out.
way.
Daddy, I want to do something. I'm stressed. That's why I'm breathing like this. Do something. Help me. This is the piece of shit animal abuser that we're being introduced. We're seeing almost live again, and he's laughing about it. Fuck! I don't like this man.
I gotta be able to talk to people. Anyways, here, get
The dog is dehydrated. I agree.
Yep, right over there, buddy. There you go. Thank you. But yeah, so, anyways, Spielberg's coming out with a new movie about extraterrestrials. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up, though, is because, unfortunately for Spielberg, he totally blew the whole plot in an interview that he did not too long ago. He told us the whole damn thing. And it's like, what the, why the fuck do you? So if you want to know what the plot of the movie is, email me at vonhelton@hotmail.com. That's VONHELTON at hotmail.com. And I will give you the plot if you so desire. Now, I'm not going to put it
Look
out
at those
publicly
dirty hands.
Some people might genuinely want to go to watch a movie without being spoiled. So
I'm going to try and catch
I'm not
him.
going to put that out. But yeah, Spielberg was interviewed, and he just blurted the whole damn thing right out there. And it's like, well, son of a bitch. So, and I don't think he realized he did it when he did it. Or he would have been, he would have been...
I'm going to try and stop it when he lifts his hand up.
As far as I know, he hasn't posted any kind of apology or retraction or anything. But yeah, he
That's it.
was in an interview.
He scratches a lot.
Blurted the shit right out there for everybody to hear. So now, if you've already heard that, well, then you don't need to email me. But if you're curious to know what the plot
that
of
would
the
have been a
movie
good
is,
one.
I will be more than happy to tell you. But you got to email me, because I'm not going to spoil it for people that want to go see the movie and not be spoiled. So there's that. But yeah, new movie coming out by Steven Spielberg, the guy that did E.T., the guy that did Close Encounters of the Third Kind. He's come full circle now, and he's doing another E.T. movie, extraterrestrial movie. And so it's everything's coming full circle. I noticed, which is interesting. I've noticed that a lot of things are coming back full circle.
Missed it again. Anyway, you get the idea.
Very interesting that that's occurring. I don't know why, but
how does he get so dirty just sitting in his vehicle? Well, you see, his explanation goes thus. You guys are so stupid. You guys don't know that I'm a pagan. And you know what pagans do? We play in the dirt a lot. So, yeah, that your hands get dirty when you play in the dirt. Duh, ho, 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 ho. That's his explanation.
It is. So, hey, there it is for what it's worth. But anyway, just thought I'd share, because I don't think I had yet. And I already knew that he was putting out a movie. But, like I said, it was, there was speculation and hearsay and this, that, and the other thing. But now it's absolute. It is definitely coming. So I thought, well, now would be a good time to go ahead and spill the beans. And yes, my hands are dirty. Oh my God, my hands are dirty. Yes, they are. I think I'm going to keep my hands dirty because it aggravates the shit out of the trolls and haters.
Really?
It just absolutely drives them wild, man. It's like when folks, I don't know if you're aware of this, but those of you that may have no clue what the hell's going on. Now, let me tell you. Years and years ago, back when I had my original Von Helton channel, before the trolls got it took down, back when I had my original Von Helton channel, I ate a Reese cup on video, and then I posted the video. And I was talking about something else at the time. I forget now what the hell I was talking about, but I was talking about something else at the time, and I ate a Reese cup. Next thing I know, there is video after video after video. Oh my God, Von Helton ate a Reese cup. Well, here's how he ate a Reese cup. Why did he eat a Reese cup? What's the Reese cup's name? I mean, crazy shit, right? Just absolute craziness ensued because I ate it wasn't even a big one. It was one of the little minis. And I absolutely lost their fucking minds over me eating a Reese cup. And so I learned from that moment on that certain things trigger these trolls and haters. And so I may just concede to let my hands stay dirty and not wash them.
All right.
Unless I go to eat or something like that, then I'd have to. But so far,
he doesn't eat every week.
I just hold on to it with a napkin. Hey. Anyways, but yeah. So I've been thinking about leaving my hands dirty because it drives the trolls and haters absolutely insane. And, for those of you that are pagan, you know exactly what the fuck I'm doing. I'm grounding myself, sticking my hands in dirt and, doing certain things with the dirt and that sort of thing, to protect myself and to protect others. But they don't need to know that part. The point is, though, that, my hands are dirty. And I'm thinking seriously about just leaving them that way because it drives the trolls insane, apparently. It just drives them nuts. So I may just elect to leave them that way. Just for shits and giggles. Anyways, but yeah, Steven Spielberg's putting out another E.T. movie. And, I've been, like I said, I communicated with them E.T.s when I was in Kentucky. And apparently one of them followed me here because it proved it by getting under the moon the whole way across the sky. When the moon would move, the E.T. would move and park right under the bottom of the moon. And then the moon would move again, and then the ET would move with it. And that was some kind of message to me, I guess. Moon over Miami, cow jumped over the moon. I don't know. What does it mean? I have no idea. Don't have a clue what it means, but it has some say. I thought it was kind of cute though. So maybe the ET is female. You never know. Women like to do that. They like to impress people, So.
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
listen. This man hates women. I just want to remind you, because it might come up again.
But yeah, Spielberg is doing another extraterrestrial movie, so everything's come full circle again. And so we'll see what's going on. But if you want to know what the movie's about, just email me, vonhelton@hotmail.com, vonhelton@hotmail.com, vonhelton@hotmail.com. Just email me, and I will be happy to tell you the plot of the movie if that's what you want. Of course, there may be a lot of people that elect not to be spoiled about the movie and go watch the movie fresh and, find out at the end. Whoever, whatever. But anyway, I just thought I'd share. So y'all have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye.
My God, he's just incorrigible, isn't he? Okay, so let's see if we can go to the next one. I just have to do a slight adjustment here. Yes, a slight adjustment. Give me one moment here. And now you know Jdubs, right? You know what he looks like. Now, there was a time when Jdubs looked like one of those Orthodox Jews from New York with a beard and the black hat and the black jacket and the black everything. And he'd sort of sit and do this like he's always sort of internally praying. And then he dumped all that and married a Muslim. And then he got together with von Helton and they had a chat. And let's watch the chat. Yes, that is Jdubs.
There he is. Hey, you're
Hanging out.
you're vertical instead of horizontal, but hey.
Well, I'm on the mobile.
Okay.
The wife, you got to see this painting, man. This painting is absolutely crazy.
Oh yeah.
She's doing it. Hold on, let me show you.
All right. Yeah, that is pretty wild, huh? Now, is that like a river in the desert or something, or what?
That's the mountains in the background, and then it's going to be a town in front here.
Oh, very good.
It's coming along.
Mm-hmm.
When he gets married, when Jdubs gets married and fed, that's what he looks like, and shaved. You know what? I heard.
So what's the topic?
Anything we're not allowed to say on YouTube, Twitch, and
So I heard when Secular Opinion was covering this way back when, he called Jdub's mustache a molestache because he just looks like the picture of a chomo.
Facebook.
You deliberately make the topics anything you want, huh? Anything you can't talk about on the other platforms you talk here, huh? I like that.
Mm.
Now she sketches it on the canvas before she paints it. She does the sketch first.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
What do you got, Go-Gurt?
No. You'll play.
You'll play.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've got to change the title, huh?
Mm-hmm. You'll play original. Harvest Peach, it says. Very good.
I see this. The one thing I don't like about Odyssey, though, Vaughn, I can't see the comments. I can't see the. Do we have anyone talking to us?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, believe it or not, I think they're normal people.
That's interesting. Huh? We don't.
That is interesting. Getting normal people, isn't it? Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. Somebody mentioned solar. Are you still cool with solar? I don't know. I haven't seen or heard from the guy in several days. I hope he's alive, not dead. Hopefully he's alive. Mm-hmm. You just open it up in the browser, John. That's what I did, and that way I can see the comments. Or I'll give you a direct.
Yeah, but the problem is I'm on a mobile device. Ooh,
well, I'll give you a direct link.
Did they go on the floor?
There you go.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, there's your link in the private chat, so you can fire up.
Let me see if I can do that. Let me see if I can open it on my phone. And
well, I don't know if you can, but if you can't, you can always just open up the laptop and view the comments.
well, I was trying to hang out with the wife for a little bit. That's
oh. All right,
The wife.
cool.
okay. Yeah, I can open it. You can still hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I still hear you and see you.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to switch between the tabs.
Yeah. That's the beauty of multiple monitors,
I don't see the
bro.
comments.
That is the beauty of multiple monitors, dude. Because I got Odyssey here, I got StreamYards here, and I got all my stuff there. I'm good. It's awesome. I'll never go back to a single monitor ever again, man. This is so nice. Multiple monitors is the shit, man. It is the shit. It is awesome. But yeah, man, I mean, it gets really stifling, when you can't say what the fuck you want to say, Really
Where
frustrating.
did you get the shirt from? Where did you get it? Etsy?
I custom made it, and then I had a sampling, they call it. As the author, I get to sample the products that I make, and so I was able to get this one at a slightly reduced price. Not much, but a slightly reduced price, but not near as reduced as I would like it to have been. But that's okay.
Why don't you put the link in the description so people can find it,
Alrighty, I will do exactly that.
or the comment section or whatever?
Yeah, yeah. The thing of it is that I can't leave. I don't think I can leave comments because this is a custom thing. Oh, there's
Oh, is that
still.
what it is? Oh,
Yeah. See, I can't. Oh, it says you get. They left the. Yeah. See, it won't let me. It says can't post comments to custom destinations. Learn more. So, oh, by the way, I contacted StreamYards and left a message for them to please add Odyssey. And so hopefully they'll do exactly that and get Odyssey added in. And me and Solar do have great conversations. That's true. We do have good conversations. The problem is that Solar is working day shift now, and usually John is too. I really quite surprised he was home, but usually they're both working day shift.
yeah, it's hard to talk to you when I'm working. I'm busy,
Right.
The wife.
Yeah. So it's difficult. So. But yeah, I've been trying to get a hold of Solar. I mean, there's a lot of news and UFOs and stuff that's picked up, and so I'm trying to do exactly that, trying to get Solar in so we can talk about UFOs and shit, because there's a lot of news on UFOs here lately. But I can't get a hold of him. He's busy, I guess. See, he works 12-hour shifts, and so he's constantly working. But then he gets an extended weekend that way, so that's kind of nice. But it's the long shifts, man. Man, oh man, 12, 13-hour shifts a day. Wow. I don't know if I could hang with that, but he does.
Look at his eyes. They have a little sparkle to them that his current videos show has left him. There's a little bit of there's a sign of life, is what I'm saying.
He does it. He likes it. And I lost John. Of course, he did say he was going to help his wife with something. So, like I told you, he was going to help his wife with something, and I was right again. I was right, number 1,588. I'm kidding. I only have like 77, 78. I was right. Anyway, but yeah, Solar is pretty good. So,
All right, so let's say that's that one, but I have another one. I have another one to show you. We don't want to spend a whole day on this guy. Oh, okay. So this one goes back to just Von Helton. So I'll have to fix it. Let's go like, what if I do that? That'll work. Okay. So here we have, going back 8 years now, to Von Helton. Well, the only thing is that it's not in 22. 8 years is not 22. Come on, man. What are you doing? There you go. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out. All right. Here we go.
alrighty.
Ooh.
The question was raised.
Ooh. Hold on. Sound. Sound, sound, sound.
If Judaism, Christianity, and
Hold on. What? Let me do something here. What happens if I do that? I'm gonna go. Okay.
Islam are fake as a $3 bill, which they are. I don't think there's any question now. There is overwhelming evidence out there that clearly defines that they are. and I'm finding more and more every day. Oh, that's a bunch of bullshit, Von Hilton. Judaism, Christianity, Islam ain't fake. Oh, really? Go Google the Epic of Gilgamesh and
How's
read
that?
it. Then read your Bible. Oh, yeah, they're an exact match. They're not close, they're an exact match. They literally copied it almost word for word. There might be a few little words out of place there, but they almost literally copied the damn thing word for word. The only thing they did was change the damn names. It is the same goddamn story. And the Epic of Gilgamesh is not the only one. There's also a story, hello Jews, there's a story about Moses building a temple, and we find that in the damn ancient Sumerian writings too.
Hey,
Judaism,
who does that?
Christianity, and Islam were literally ripped off from the ancient Sumerians with a little bit of Roman bullshit thrown in there for good measure. And then it was all wrapped up in a nice, neat little bow and called monotheism because they didn't want to invoke the wrath of the gods. So they made it monotheistic. But it's fake. All of it is fake as a $3 bill. Seriously. Now, your question. You say, well, if it is fake, how's come I do feel something every now and then? How's come I do get some things to occur? Dude, even in your stupidity, the gods will still help you sometimes. Like I said, when you are invoking Jesus, you're actually invoking Helios, the god of the sun, the god that moves the sun across the sky. Now, that's great if you're a farmer. Holy shit, if you're a farmer, that's a good thing. Because obviously the sun is important to farmers. And rain, he would have, some control over the rain and what have you. And so by invoking Jesus, aka Helios, you would have a bountiful crop, or if you were in a drought and you needed rain, you could invoke Helios, and Helios would pour a damn torrent upon you if that's what was necessary. So, even in your stupidity, the gods will still sometimes help you out. Because, people say, well, you were healed miraculously at an old Pentecostal church, and so therefore you should be invoking the name of Jesus left, right, and center. No, 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 no. Now I know who Jesus is. I don't need a bountiful crop. I don't need rain. I don't need stuff that, would help. I live on a farm, but I don't necessarily need those things. The thing of it is that, now that I know who these cats are, Mary Magdalene is actually Diana, Queen of Heaven. Jesus' father is actually Zeus. Now that I know these things and that I can actually trace them back to either the Romans themselves who are sitting there telling me, yeah, by God, these are who these cats really are, or I can go back to the ancient Sumerian writings and say, holy shit, look at that, they're an exact fucking match. When I do those things, then I know.
He's still talking about the same shit today. This is 8 years ago. I don't know the exact date, but whatever, 8 years from now would have been, what are we, 2025? So 2018.
Who these cats really are,
2017.
then it makes a world of difference. See, but even in your stupidity, the gods will still help you sometimes. But understand, it's at their discretion to do. Because well, you were healed in an old Pentecostal church, therefore you have to stay a Christian. Oh, no, 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 no. The gods
What happened?
healed me, but they healed me to find the truth.
That was weird.
They sent me on a quest to find the truth, the real, unadulterated, unmitigated truth. And I found it. And I found that the three monotheistic religions are an absolute lie. An absolute, bold-faced lie.
Yes. Go on. Tell the truth.
And I hate to say that, because people automatically say, well, Vaughn's just being a dick, because he hates Christianity. I don't hate Christianity.
I don't hate Judaism. I hate Islam because it's killing people. But I don't hate Christianity or Judaism. What it is,
Hates
it's the
Jews.
idea that, I don't want people to be deceived. I don't want people to believing a lie. Okay? It's not a good thing to believe a lie, folks. It's just not. It is not good to believe a lie. And if you are a monotheist, you are living a lie. If you are an atheist, you are living a lie. There is not one elitist on this planet that is an atheist. There is not one elitist on this planet that is a
Please.
Muslim, a Jew, or a Christian. Now they have Jewish sounding names and they act like they're a Christian. But are they really a Christian?
No, they are reptilians or aliens. Maybe they're the sleeper cells for 3-Eye Atlas.
No. Now, there is something that is real in ancient Judaism, and that's the ancient Judaism mysticism known as Kabbalah. Okay? That shit is very real. In fact, it's not only very real, it can be very dangerous. And I mean dangerous. I mean, if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, leave it the hell alone. Okay, they want to invoke these Kundalini dragons to enter into your body and wrap themselves around your spinal column. I don't know about that shit. Having foreign entities in my body controlling my spinal column might not be a fucking good idea, but it's out there. Okay, so now this ancient Jewish mysticism called Kabbalah, that shit's legit. That shit is real. Okay, but this monotheistic bullshit that's going around is just that. It's bullshit. And you're living a lie if you believe that it's legit, because it's not. It's not. It is not real, okay? I hate to tell you that. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm telling you the absolute truth. Don't fall for the monotheistic crap, okay? Paganism is the only real thing. All of your elites are practicing paganism. They're not now. They, like I said, they might pick and choose little bits and pieces, and when they go out in public, oh, I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. Yeah, bullshit, bullshit. They're not. They never been. Never been. Never been. Okay. So be wary. Be wary of what's going on, and open your eyes, man. Like I said, Google the Epic of Gilgamesh and read the damn thing, and then crack open the Bible and read that one. Okay? It's a complete and utter ripoff. Please do not believe a lie. Metallica had a song called Follow the God That Failed, okay? A pretty accurate song, actually. Now that I think about it, it's a total lie. It's a total failure. It's a fail, quote unquote, as the young folks would say, in the sense that it's not real. It's not legit, man. It's not legit. Paganism is the only legit thing out there. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Now, I personally am an eclectic pagan. I choose not to name my deities because I don't want to pigeonhole them and I don't want to limit their ability to assist me. So I do not name my gods that I believe in. I just call them the gods. I know they're out there. I know they care about me. I know they're interested in me. I'm basically the teacher's pet of the gods, and they take great delight in that, and so do I. And so, we have a symbiotic relationship. But yeah,
Did you notice, or have you noticed, and I might be wrong here, but it just seems to me that that whole story about the Epic of Gilgamesh that he's presenting, this Epic of Gilgamesh disproves this, that, and the other. Google it. Read it for yourselves. Okay? He's just said that here. This is 8 years ago. Now, if I remember correctly, in the beginning of this episode, which was Von Helton today, in one of those videos, one of those two short videos, he said the same thing. He went on about Epic of the Ethiopia, I think it was. He was going on about the Epic of Gilgamesh, this, that, and the other, and then he said at the same thing, Google it yourselves. I mean, I could sit here and explain it to you all day, but it goes in one ear and out the other when I do that. Why is he sitting here on the internet talking shit to us, knowing that it goes in one ear and out the other anyway? This guy's a goob. I think somebody said it was a goob. I agree.
It is possible. I mean, I was healed. I was brought back from the dead, actually several times, but the instance we're talking about here was when I was first born. I was brought back from the dead. This was a church of over 500 people. So I mean, there's people out there that know this story besides myself. Okay, mom was told, take me home and bury me. There was nothing they could do. Instead, she took me to an old Pentecostal church, Holiness Church, something of that nature, and put me on the altar and said, God, if you want him to live, let him live. And immediately, according to witnesses, immediately my skin turned back from blue to pink. I started crying. I started moving about, breath came back into my lungs, etc., etc. And Mom actually tells the story where she took me back to those same doctors that had pronounced me dead.
Okay, well, this is starting to take a funny twist. He's just said that Jesus Christ saved his life. He was taken to a church, put in an altar. He was blue-skinned, and he was put on the altar, and miraculously his skin turned pink. Well, who else can do that if not Jesus in a church? So Christianity, number one, saved his life, and he now has spent the rest of his life disparaging Christianity for ruining his life.
And they all said, well, this can't be true. This can't be right. This has got to be a twin. She's like, no twin. This is him. And the doctors and the nurses were all amazed. Okay. This is a true story. You can ask my mom yourself. It is a true story. And like I said, it was over 500 people at the church, man. I mean, it's not like, it was one or two people there, okay? There's plenty of people there to vouch for the story, okay? Like it or not, I am a miracle baby. Deal with it. And as such, the gods have brought me back to life to tell you to listen to what they have to say. And that they are returning. Paganism is returning. The monotheistic religions are going to be totally proven to be frauds. They're already proven to be frauds. But there's going to be overwhelming evidence come to light that's just going to totally destroy the monotheistic religions, particularly where the elites are involved, because the elites have had their hands in the monotheistic religions, manipulating them. Hello, King James. Yeah, we all know that King James was a good old boy, right? Yeah. Yeah. No. King James was up to his eyeballs in masonry, folks. Google it. Up to his eyeballs in that shit.
Google it.
He was not a nice guy. All right. So, anyways, but what I want to say is that, the gods brought me back to life for a reason. Okay. And that reason was a...
Hold on. The gods? You said you were taken to a church and put on the altar. And the only God in the church is Jesus Christ. So stop changing the story. Stop trying to rewrite history. Stop trying to rewrite religion. Oh my God. It's all so dogmatic already. Leave it alone.
Great and glorious future that will benefit all of mankind. And it starts by understanding that the monotheistic religions are a lie. Hell, to be honest, everything you're believing right now most likely is a lie. Okay, let's start there. Start with a clean slate. Start from the beginning, fresh.
All right.
And you're on the road to the right path. Trust me. Because that's what I did. I said, all right, I found out this was bullshit. I found out that was bullshit. found that this was fake as hell. I found that that was fake as hell. I'm like, okay, what are you trying to tell me here? Start with a clean slate. Start with a clean slate.
And how is that working out for you, Von Helton? Tell us. Tell us in the comments below. We'd love to hear your opinion.
Totally believe that everything up to now is a lie. Hell, even the damn planet's a fucking lie. We ain't on no damn globe. We ain't on no damn globe. I can go out in my house. I can see that damn moon in the sky just as pretty as you please. I shouldn't be seeing that son of a bitch. It should be on the opposite side of the earth. Hello? But I can see the son of a bitch in the sky every damn day. Give me a break. The globe is a lie. But anyways, and it was somebody talking about some of the Sumerian writings, and he's a globe head, and he's like, you flat earthers are crazy. Yeah, but we might be crazy, but we got the truth on our side, okay, and that's all that fucking matters. Because when I see that moon in broad fucking daylight, we ain't on no globe. Couldn't be. The moon's supposed to be on the other side of the earth. So the globe is a lie. Has to be. Anyways, point being,
The moon is supposed to be on the other side of the earth. Von Helton said so. Von Helton, isn't he a self-professed astrophysicist? So he would know. He would know.
I was brought back for a reason, obviously. Obviously, the gods had a message to put into my mouth to give to you, and that is that light and love and truth will prevail. It will prevail, and that, the monotheistic religions are a lie, and that the elite's time is short, if not already at the door. The time of the elite families, the core 13 families that have literally hindered humanity's progress, their time is coming up. Their time is at an end. The elites have spoken, or the gods have spoken, excuse me. The elites have spoken too. They've spoken death and doubt and unbelief and terror and evil. Who do you think's helping to sponsor all this worldwide terrorism? Oh yeah, Rockefeller, Rothschild, Morgan, Carnegie, Warburg, Vanderbilt, possibly even the Koch brothers. And we know George Soros is because he's bragging about it. Say, I want to destroy the United States. Nobody arrested that motherfucker for treason? George Soros openly admits, yeah, I want to destroy the United States. Nobody arrests the son of a bitch. David Rockefeller, in his book Memoirs, on page 425, I think it is, says, yeah, I want to destroy the United States. Well, that's called treason. Why wasn't David Rockefeller arrested? Oh, because he had shit tons of money. Just like Soros has shit tons of money. And so nobody wants to make the fucking arrest. Everybody's got, I don't know which one of us to arrest him. Is it going to be the D.C. police arrest him? Is it going to be the National Guard arrest him? Who the fuck's got to arrest him? I don't care who arrests him, as long as he gets arrested and charged. He wants to destroy the United States. That is high treason. Arrest the son of a bitch. Jeez. I don't understand. I mean, at least take him in for questioning. Yeah, I want to destroy the United States. and nobody's making a fucking arrest. Why? Because he's got money. That's the only reason. And see, that shouldn't matter. The fact that he has lots of money shouldn't matter. If he's going out there saying, yeah, I hate the United States, I want to destroy the United States, his fucking ass should either be arrested and charged with treason or kicked out of this fucking country and never allowed back in ever again. And all of his assets seized too, if they're American assets. If his money is American, if all the shit he's got is American, we seize that. Now, anything he's got that's not American, he can keep that. I don't give a fuck. But if it belongs to America, it comes back to America. You feel me? All right. To hell with these elitist bastards that sit there and put down the United States in the same damn breath that they're looking at you saying, "Oh, I'm a Christian and I love America." What a bunch of fucking hypocrites. Then they make me look bad because they're in there invoking evil spirits and shit, and divining demons and whatnot. It's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? What the fuck are you guys doing? And you know what the gods say? Their time is short, even at the door. Their time is short, even at the door. We've already seen the death of Zbigniew Brzezinski. We've already seen the death of David Rockefeller. I'm trying to think if Evelyn Rothschild passed away yet. I don't think he has. Anyway, the old guard is fallen. They've fallen down. They can't get back up again. And so be warned. You families with lots of money. Basically, the reason you have lots of money is because you lied to the people of Europe, told them Napoleon had won the war. But anyway, you people that have ripped off the people of Europe and the people of America and are charging us interest to use our money, who the fuck would be stupid enough to agree to something like that? But anyway, I digress. Your time is short. Thus saith the gods. The gods have spoken. Your time is short. Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Morgans, Carnegies, Vanderbilts. Your time is short, even at the door. Listen to me. Your time is short, even at the door. I don't give a fuck how powerful you are. I don't give a fuck how many people you've killed. I'm telling you, the gods are telling you, your time is short, even at the door. Because see, that the elite families used to kill people that said that shit. They used to kill people that told the truth to the American people and to the people of the world. They used to kill them. You notice they don't kill people much anymore. You know why? Because the gods are fucking reaping it back on them. Took a hell of a long time to do it, though. I have to talk to somebody about that. Why so long, man? Why allow?
I just love it when he sticks in that little. I have to talk to somebody about that. I'm going to call in the FBI. Trump, listen to me. Thank God he listened to me. He did something right because he listened to me. You know, that kind of stuff. He throws that in all over the place.
For the destruction of the United States, man. God damn. In any event, I've got a burger sitting over here. I'm gonna consume here in a minute. But I wanted to get this out because it's true. Even in your stupidity, you still will feel things, and certain things will happen, and sometimes and look at all these televangelists that have been proven out to be frauds. I mean, one by one, they're being proven to be frauds. They got their $1 million mansions because people are stupid enough to send them money. And they're sitting there invoking Helios and calling it Jesus and trying to get you to believe that shit's legit. It ain't legit at all. Now, like I said, there's nothing wrong with invoking Helios. I mean,
hang on a second. He just said that Jesus saved his life on the altar, and now he's saying that Jesus is Helios, or Helios became Jesus, or whatever. What an ungrateful piece of shit. Jesus saves your life, and then you go and disparage Jesus for the rest of your life. No wonder his gods have turned their backs on Von Helton. No wonder.
He's the God of the sun. If you want a bountiful crop, if you want rain in a drought or something like that, hey, man, that's your man. But I don't think he's going to help you on your finances too much. That's not his purview, right? You got to know who these cats are, man. That's the thing. You got to know who these cats are. And once you know who they are and what they do, it's like, okay, now I know who to talk to, who to go to for what I need, you know. But like I said, for me personally, I choose not to name the gods, the real ones, the true gods, because if I name them, then I'm going to pigeonhole them, or I'm going to put them in a box, and then their ability to help me is going to be limited. See, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm probably one of the few pagans you will find that does not name the gods. All the others have picked a particular religious belief and are following that. And at first I kind of did that. I kind of was hanging around the Norse stuff for a while. But I've gotten to the point now to where no, 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 I don't want to limit the God's ability to help me. And so invoking, the name of a particular deity, I don't think really helps me much. But that's my personal walk. I can't say, that would work for anybody else. It's working for me. I don't know if it worked for anybody else. Anyways, enough about me. The point is that yes, even in your stupidity, you will still feel things or experience things in Judaism, Christianity, or Islam. Now, if you're into Islam, understand that we now know with archaeological evidence that the god of Islam is actually a demon from ancient Mesopotamia by the name of Sin. It is an actual real demon, for real. Not maybe, not kinda, not coulda, shoulda, woulda. The god Allah is actually a demon from ancient Mesopotamia. We have actual archaeological evidence to that effect. All right. So be wary if you wish to become a Muslim, because understand that when you become a Muslim, you are under the tutelage of a real live demon. So be prepared. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. But this question popped up, and so I thought I would address it. And so I have. And, understand. Because I was a Christian too. I was a Buddhist also. And I've been a few other things as well. Just understand that, even in your stupidity, the gods will help you sometimes, in spite of yourself. And at their pleasure, though. Understand, it's at their good pleasure, not yours. Okay? You ain't shit. Oh, and one more time, allow me to reiterate that this great overarching plan for humanity is total bullshit. Now, individual helping, like a personal, the gods coming to me and say, you've got a great and glorious future that'll benefit all. Okay, that's legit. But this great overarching plan for humanity where the Son of God has to come down and die on a cross and all that, no, man, no. It's unnecessary, number one, and the gods don't work that way any damn way. Okay? Fear not the book of Revelations. Fear not this great plan for humanity because it don't exist. The only thing that matters is that you walk your walk and that you stay away from darkness, you stay away from evil spirits, and you'll be just fine. I guarantee. That's it, man. That's all. As long as you do those two things, you'll be just fine. All right. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. Y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. Bye-bye.
like the bitch that she is. Flimsy's not too bad. So I hope everyone's doing well. Do we have any comments out there in comment land? I hope everyone is happy, healthy, rocking and rolling. We got a little ticker on the bottom of the screen where it has links to Cash App, links to the Odyssey pages. So go ahead, check us out, subscribe, send us $5, do whatever you got to do. We the support is at this point necessary. Keep funding the show. Keep on funding the lovely, beautiful things that we do here, and a lot of people like us. We have many fans all around the world. We got people coming in all around the world watching us, and there's no reason why that if this show is that good that it can't be funded. So I hope
That's right.
everyone really seems like if you it seems like to me if you're enjoying the show and people do, send $1, send $2, send $3. If you're some big mocker, send $50.
Yeah.
Do your part, and the show continues, and Ron can
Well,
keep running his knobs, and I can keep laying the smack down, and so midnight's in.
Like I said, we had a donor named Firefighter who came in and plunked down $25 in crypto, Odyssey crypto. I don't know if that's $25 in American or not, but USD. But he plunked down 25 crypto. That was pretty damn nice. I mean, he didn't have to do that, but he did it
Okay.
because he.
So you
But he
had
did it.
someone actually donating crypto on Odyssey.
Yeah, and so
Oh, there you go.
he had, I guess he had the crypto saved up or something because he plunked down 25 crypto, and man, of course I shot off like a rocket then, and now I'm up to 62 crypto at currently, so I'm doing pretty good. But
You
folks,
are
it's
doing
easy.
pretty
Brag,
good.
brag,
I'm at a
brag.
measly 4.43.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
Get
It's
it,
so
yeah.
easy. That's the thing. And crypto's so easy to do, man. All you got to do is go out to the main page, pick a video, make sure your little red auto thing is running, and as long as your little red auto slider is turned on and you pick a video, it'll run all night long while you sleep. And then when you're at work, set it up to run while you're at work, and you'll be, it'll be running while you're at work. And when you come home, you got crypto. When you wake up the next morning, you got crypto, and it builds up fast, especially when you start inviting people on your email list. Then you really start getting it, man, because then it really starts because you get a one crypto a piece for them. So if you got 12 people on your email, that's 12 crypto. You get 100 people on your email, that's 100 crypto. So yeah, it's pretty significant.
I
Pretty
put on my
significant.
Twitch real quick because I want to promote
Yeah.
the show on Twitch. Hey, Twitch audience, if you're out there watching, we're doing a super show
hmm
here on Odyssey. The links are
And
on the ticker. The links are on the screen.
Dan's
Cash
going to be there.
apps, Odyssey links. Go to Vaughn's page, sub to Vaughn, send them some
Yeah.
crypto,
Well, let
send
me
them some
just give him a
cash
link.
out.
Yeah.
Support the show. There's no reason why you can't support the show.
Yeah. I'll just give him a link.
Just
Yeah. It's
drop a link in the comments. People are
I'll
too
drop a
lazy
link
to
in the
do it. Just
comments.
drop a link. Yeah,
I'll
they're
just drop a
fucking
link.
lazy bastards, aren't they?
I'll drop a link. That way they can. That way they can.
Damn.
That's
They
why
can
they
say yeah.
can't say,
Yeah.
well,
I have this uncanny ability to talk to you while I have muted myself. I should get an award for that.
get the link. Why did you link me, John?
Emerald Video says I have to pay for some of the videos here. Yeah. See, I have to be able to show that I've got an income coming in because the CPS decided to do an end run around everything else I'd done. And so, they're insisting that I have an income. Now, I've also got a team of lawyers that's going to work on getting my disability turned back on as well. But
Oh,
until
that's
that
really
happens,
good news.
but until that happens, I got to show I got an income. So yeah, I got, you're going to have to.
He's talking about this. This is 8 years ago, people, friends, folks. He's talking about the disability. He's talking about exactly the same things 8 years ago while he was living in a trailer that was sponsored by his mother, as he talks about today, defeated, depleted, deflated, living in his car with garbage bags for windows.
get. But like I said, it's so easy to get crypto on Odyssey, guys. I mean, my God,
Yeah.
it literally works while you sleep. I mean, how much easier do you want it than that? I mean, it works while you're at work. It's great, man. It's great stuff. And like I said, you invite your friends on your friends list, your email list. I mean, oh my gosh, man. Like I said, that's a crypto for every person on your. So if you got 1,000 people on your email list, that's 1,000 crypto right there. So
Yeah. All right, let me
I
start
do have
emailing people my Odyssey link and tell them to get to subbing.
Emerald. I do have disability, but somebody called to Corbin and got my disability shut down. Gee, I wonder who did that.
Trolls,
But
haters, and fools.
Oh,
It was
well, I don't
Todd.
know.
It was probably Todd.
Well, no, it could have been no. It's either CPS themselves or the Frost. But I'm actually
Right.
leaning towards the CPS. But no, I do have a disability. I have lymphedema. It is quite painful. In fact, it's excruciatingly painful. This is
Well,
why a
these
lot of
people don't
times
really care about the abuse that you have, Vaughn. They don't
no,
care.
no.
They don't
But
care that you're in
it's
pain and
important.
need
But it's
disability. These
important to
people
mention
don't
it
care about
anyway.
you, Vaughn.
I know, but it's important to mention it anyway. That way, they can. I didn't know. Yeah,
I
you do
didn't
know.
know about that. Ugh.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I was reporting Vaughn and hurting him and taking away the kids that he loses money to. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
making false claims on the internet it wasn't a bad thing. I didn't know. I didn't know the gods were going to come and kill me, shoot me with lightning one day.
Turn them into a nice big pile of ash. That would be nice.
Oh, I would love that. Vaughn, you're
That
going
would
to
be
make me
crazy,
fucking
wouldn't it?
squirt.
That would be
I would,
crazy.
I would just love to see your SO is live streaming and he has an
It
aneurysm and
just
he just
turns into
fucking
ash.
collapses
That would be
over dead
crazy.
right on camera.
That would
And
be
all you see
incredible.
on the live stream is his head with his eyeball popped open with the blood
Well,
spurting down his eye.
Grampy went into the hospital allegedly, right?
All right.
Yeah, Grampy
All
went to
right.
the hospital. Unfortunately, he got back
Couldn't
out of it
happen to
again.
a
But
it
yeah,
couldn't
he
have
went.
happened to a better guy, Vaughn.
Yeah, well, exactly. That's my.
So what's the
sentence.
verdict? He went in the hospital and what happened?
I don't know. It's very tight-lipped about the whole thing, but yeah, I went in there and come right back out again. So. Oh wow!
He's got out
It shows we
again?
have a view. It shows we have a view. That's interesting.
That's for Twitch, for my Twitch.
Oh, that's for the Twitch. Shit. I was gonna say. Damn, I was gonna
So
say. Oh my God!
once we start getting nasty, we're gonna take off the Twitch and go right to the Odyssey.
Yeah, yeah. What you want to promote the
promoting the
YouTube?
channel on Twitch so people can get their ass in the Odyssey channel.
You want to promote the YouTube? Take down the Twitch and promote the YouTube real quick, or what?
Well, let's see the numbers go up on Twitch first, and then once we get people on Twitch, we'll cut that off and we'll go to YouTube.
Okay, very good, very good.
What are we planning on talking today? Don't say anything that's ban worthy. What are we talking
Solar
about?
Marshall, where are you? Come on, Solar Marshall, get your butt in here. We're waiting on you.
We're going to have Solar Marshall, Dan the Man. He's supposed to be on the show today.
He said he wanted to do something this afternoon. So
I think he's banging the missus. I don't know.
I don't know.
Or
Hey,
he's either
Krista,
banging the missus or he's fixing the Holly. I don't know.
Yeah, he's either working on a Harley Davidson or he's banging his woman, one or the other. Hey, Krista, how you doing, sweetheart?
Oh, we got Krista in the room.
Krista says, "Hey guys,
what's going on, Krista?"
Krista's got her horns. I see. That's
awesome.
Krista's
good. See, she knows that we got the Odyssey. She doesn't need to be told what to do.
She's with it, man. Krista's down with. I gotta hand it to Krista. She's totally down with it, man. She understands. She understands what's going on. And my microphone's beeping, so let me go. Somebody splatted me.
Someone gave you
your
the
armpits
splat,
be
huh?
infested with fleas for giving me a splat. You evil thing, you.
Dan is saying that the show is not live streaming correctly. So it doesn't seem to be stalling for me. It seems, Dan, it seems like the show is running A-OK, baby. A-OK, Dan. So get your tuchus in here.
Yeah, come on, Dan. Where you at? Dan the man.
I thought you were getting food, Rod.
Yes, I was getting food, and let me go show you what I've done. What I'm doing. It's really nice.
So Dan's saying the show is stalling, but it shouldn't be stalling because everything it's on my end. It looks good. Krista, is it fucking up for you? Is it
Mine,
fakat?
mine sit there and buffered for 1 second, and it ain't done anything since. So anyway, check this out.
What is that? SO's tombstone?
No, this is a cockpit for my Fokker D7. Notice the wood
Nice. That's a
paneling.
big fucker.
Yeah,
That's a big
there's
boy.
going to be some night. Yeah, it's going to be. Yeah, it's a big fucker. It's a big Fokker. It's a big Fokker. Anyway, but yeah, man, the wood paneling inside and lozenge on the inside, it's going to look boss, man. It's going to look really nice.
Sweet.
I was saying, like, how do I really make this thing pop? How do I make it look nice? They said, well, you just buy a roll of that sticky paper that you put in your shelves, and I've got different types of wood to simulate the different types of wood that were used in the World War I aircraft, and so. If it's buffering for anyone, they need to take their Wi-Fi off and run it off of pure data. That's what Krista said. Don't.
Everyone's saying it's okay, Dan.
Yeah.
Instead of typing to me on Messenger, why don't you just get your ass in here and talk
Yeah,
to
why
us?
don't you just come in? Just come the fuck in, man. Just come the fuck in. It's easier that way. But yeah, man. The gods are like, well, hey, all you got to do is go buy that paper that you put on that you line shelving with. And I'm like, well, hell, why didn't I think of that shit? So leave it to the gods to give me the idea. But hey, man, and it's really nice. It looks really, really nice, man. I can't wait to put little gauges on here and shit like they had in a real plane. It's gonna look awesome, dude. It's gonna look badass.
Yeah.
And so I've got my wood paneling, and then, like I said, I'll have the lozenge in there, and there'll be all kinds of gears, pulleys, and I'll try to even maybe put a fake joystick in there and everything for the pilot. I'm gonna make it look nice, man. I mean,
Emerald Goddess wants to know that we blocked Tuba Boy.
Did you block the tuba guy? Yes, I think. I don't know. Did I block? I really don't know.
Did we block
to be honest.
him? I don't know. I think we did
I
actually
think
because at this point Todd isn't really here to be a friend. He's here to troll us. So
yeah, he's just here to troll us.
he's just here to troll us.
Oh, he's gone. Yeah, well. Oh well.
He's gone.
Sucks to be him. That's Emerald Godless says he's gone. LOL. Well, okay. Well.
Oh, I guess
don't
we
care.
can't see him in the chat. Are you saying he's typing and we can't see him? Is that what you're saying?
I hope that ain't the truth. I hope that when you block somebody, they really are blocked. That is so fucking annoying, because YouTube's bad for that. On YouTube, if you block somebody, you ain't really blocked them at all. All you've done is prevent you from seeing what they're doing. That's not a block. That's not a block.
That's just a fucking invisible thing. Yeah.
That's just an invisibility thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you block somebody, when you block somebody, they should not have access to your content, YouTube. Wake up, YouTube. Okay. But anyway. But yeah, man. But yeah. That nice wood grain. I've got, like I said, I got several. It does. Oh man, dude, when I put the little gauges on here, it's gonna look so realistic. It's gonna look really awesome. Because all I got to do is just take some of that sticky paper, cut me out a little circle, put me some little black hands on there, like a clock, and I've got an instant dial on there, man. And I just put me like 2 or 3 dials on there, and I'm good to go. Piece of cake. And I've got black paper too. Yeah, and I got black paper too. So I can make that happen. I can do this. It's easy. And I can print, or I could just print the damn gauges out right here on this here printer, and then just glue them right on there. No problem. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Yeah, just cut them out with scissors, glue them on there. I'm done. But yeah, it's going to be awesome, man. And it's gonna have a true 3D wing, because see, the Fokker D7 and Fokker DR1, they had real thick cantilever wings on the top wing. The top wing was real thick, and that was for lifting purposes. So I'm gonna have nice thick top wings so that I can have moving ailerons. So that's going to be nice.
Emerald Goddess says we can't have anything because of SJWs. That's true. They ruined.
That's true. The SJWs are trying their best to ruin just about everything that's out there. It's that is true. I'll give you that. That's very true. Unfortunately. Yeah, this Fokker D7 that I'm working on will not only have my personal livery, but will also have working ailerons, a double top wing, and it will have um, all kinds of cool shit. Yeah, so it's gonna be neat. It's gonna be awesome. Yes, it is. Sorry,
That is
guys, I'm
pretty cool.
watching
I
the other
can't
thing
wait.
now.
Are we gonna be able to? Are you gonna be able to live stream it so we can see you do all this?
I'm gonna try. Yeah, yeah, gonna try.
I'd be able.
Tucker
I would
Carlson.
love to be able to see the replay of it when I come home from work or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, man, while you're at work, make sure you turn on Odyssey and have those videos playing. And then when you get home from work, man, you got crypto waiting on you. It's that great. It's that easy.
Emerald Godless says I'm also watching Tucker Carlson. Okay, okay. Hey, Tucker's good, and he's a good guy.
Tucker's good. There's nothing wrong with Tucker. Go ahead.
Yeah, Tucker's a good
Yeah, Tucker.
American.
There's still
He loves
there is
America.
there's a few good people. There's that Greg. Oh God, what's his last name? That Greg guy over in Newsmax. He's a good guy.
Oh yeah,
And then
Greg. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I
and
know
then
who you're
there's
talking about.
Tucker Carlson. He's a good guy. And so there's a few good ones out there still. So yeah. But I love watching that Greg guy over on Newsmax. He's awesome. I don't know about the other guys, but Greg is just awesome. And
Yeah,
Greg's been
Newsmax is
around for a while.
okay.
Greg's
Newsmax
been
ain't too
around for a
bad.
while, so he's all right.
Now, unfortunately, Newsmax is playing the fucking propaganda bullshit when it comes to Ukraine.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
poor
are.
little Ukraine, Russia. Besides that, it's not a bad play. I mean, Fox too. I mean, even Fox, it's
Yeah.
all bunch of bullshit. Oh,
Well,
poor
like I said,
Ukraine.
Fox is run by Hillary Clinton supporters, Rupert Murdoch and
Well, that's true.
Jeremy
Yeah.
Ailes. Is that his first name? Jeremy Ailes, Jeffrey Ailes.
Whatever that cocksucker's
Right.
name is, he
Whatever his
deserves to
name is.
fucking
Yeah,
burn in
his
hell
last
too.
name's
I can't
Ailes. I
wait
know
for
that.
these people to start dropping like flies and burning in hell. That's what they need. They need to go to hell and burn.
That's what they need. Well, the gods do things in their
Or
time.
what
not
do you
ours.
go? What do you believe in, Vaughn? Outer darkness.
Outer darkness, right? Which is
They
actually
need to
worse.
get zapped right into outer darkness, man.
Well, see, in the outer darkness, you slowly go insane. So that's an even
Well,
worse
these
death.
people are already
than-
fucking insane. What if
Well,
you're already insane, Vaughn?
Well, they'll be worse then. don't worry. Don't worry. They'll be.
I mean, to
they'll
be a
wiped
Hillary
out.
supporter to be a Hillary supporter in the first place is kind of fucking nuttier than squirrel shit to begin with, right?
Yeah, well, that's true.
Isn't it
That's
kind of
true.
nutty to like Hillary? Why would anyone like Hillary?
Well, now in the beginning, though, we didn't know that much about her, because I used to get on.
I didn't know much about her. She was a lawyer that fucking get rapists off.
She was a
pedophiles
Vietnam.
off.
Well, here's the thing. She was a Vietnam protester. She protested the government. And how the hell somebody that protests the government gets into office, I do not know. She should have been
Now she's
automatically.
sucking off the government tit like it's like she's a
She should have
fucking.
been. She should have been automatically redballed for protesting the Vietnam War, but she wasn't. So.
Well, she
Emerald
took it. She took the deal from the devil. That's what she sold her soul to the devil. That's what happened.
Well, she probably did. Literally, she probably literally did.
She literally did because I mean, look at her now. Now she's the biggest whore for government you could possibly imagine.
Yeah.
She's a warmonger. She's protesting the Vietnam War. She loves war. She fucking loves bombing people.
She loves it now, doesn't she? Yeah. Well, see, she doesn't love it when the Republicans are doing it, but when the Democrats are doing it, she loves it.
Yeah.
Emerald Godler says, I hated Hillary. She's old news. I'm like, okay.
Well, hopefully she'll fucking drop dead soon. Vaughn, what are you eating? What do we got here?
I'm eating White Castles.
Oh, you got to be fucking kidding me! You got White Castles?
Yeah.
Oh,
you can buy them in the store now.
Vaughn, you're making me fucking jelly, man.
You can buy them in the store now.
I
Just go
I
to
know. I
frozen.
fucking love me White Castles, man. I
You go
love
to
fucking White
IGA.
Castles.
You go to IGA. You go to the frozen food section of IGA, and they're in a yellow and white
On they're
box.
everywhere. I know. I just don't have fucking White Castles. I'm a little fucking
Go.
mad that you're fucking showing off a White Castle in front of my face. And
I
you
can't.
know
I
how
eat
much
it.
I love White Castles.
I gotta eat. I gotta eat.
Yeah. You gotta eat, yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you.
First order of business: survival. Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Good stuff, man.
It is good stuff, yeah.
Hey guys, I'll see you later. Okay, Emerald. But see ya,
All
Emerald.
right, take it easy. God bless.
Mm-hmm. Blessed be Emerald. But yeah, man, I put up a ton of karaoke, John. I started me a new channel, a karaoke channel, and I put a whole bunch of karaoke up there, and I'm gonna I'm gonna redo my diecast racing channel. I'm gonna get it up where I've got all the racing the little cars.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Um, have you had enough? I've had enough. I could quite easily just move on. But what I could do, which I will do, but I've got to get rid of the scene because the way it works now with OBS. Oh, talking about OBS, I think what I'm going to do when I do this type of a format of basically screen sharing and doing reactions, I think I will do it using OBS. And if it's just a room, or if it's just me talking, or yeah, if it's a room where people join in and we actually have a sort of a round table. So what I'll do is when it comes to Von Helton, Jdubs, and the clown crew, I'll have to use OBS. And for anything else, the atheist and activist and making fun of, or sorry, I wouldn't say making fun of, but um, criticism, irrational criticism of theism, theology is what I'll use StreamYard for. What else was it going? Oh yes, I was going to look for to see if our friend Von Helton has made something more recent than what I've presented to you. Nah, he hasn't. Should we look at Shani? I haven't looked at Shani for a while. See if she's doing anything. We'll maybe make that a separate screen or screening, a separate episode. Let's see if she's doing anything. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, she's not. So what I'm gonna do, my viewers, my foes, you guys who are trolls in the chat. You know what we do with the trolls in the chat? We pretty much ignore them. That's what we do. So I'm going to call it a night. Call it an episode. It's early in the day. My eyes are peeled, and we will see you very soon. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Very soon. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Very soon.